What's up, guys? C Baby here, back with another story time. And in today's story time, I'm going to be talking about when I cried in front of my crush. I think you guys are really going to enjoy this one, so let's get right into the story. So, this story takes place when I was in 8th grade, so I would have been like 13 or 14 years old. It was the beginning of the school year, so it was the start of football season. And the year prior to that, I played in 7th grade in Little Loop, so I had some experience. I played running back on offense, and on defense, sometimes I played corner. And at this point in my life, football was basically my life. I really devoted my whole life to playing football at the time. So, anyway, it was the first week of school, and we had our first game against a school called Hamburg. And this school is known for having a really good football team. My crush at the time, her mom lived in Hamburg, so my crush was going to be there during the game. And, I obviously wanted to show off. So we're all waiting for the team bus, and, we're taking pictures, talking shit. We all have these big egos. We're in middle school, we're football players. We just think we're hot shit. So we're on the bus and we're doing chants, the whole thing. And the whole time I'm nervous because the year before this, we got absolutely smoked by this team. Like, I'm pretty sure the score was in the 50s, and we might have gotten 7 points that year. So we start pulling up to the field, and I hear my coach say, like under his breath, "Damn, those kids are big." So, immediately my heart just drops when he says that, because if the coach says that, then like it's not going to be good. So we start walking up to the field, and I'm nervous as hell. My heart's pumping, and we line up and we start doing our stretches. So we get to see the other team, and these kids are huge. Like, I'm talking 5'10", 6 foot, and we're 13, 14. And the first kid's face I see, he's got a whole mustache. So I'm pretty young at this point, and I see that, my heart just drops. You know what I mean? Like, I'm nervous as hell. Like, I'm I'm in my head thinking, there's no way this dude is 13, 14. This dude looks like a grown man. Anyway, the game starts and our defense goes out first. I didn't start on defense, so I'm sitting on the bench, and the first thing I do is start looking for my crush in the bleachers. And of course, I find her, and I see her and her mom. And now I'm like, all right, bet I gotta show out. So the first drive, they absolutely hammer us. One of our best players breaks his arm, so we all have to take a knee. It's just not going good at all. It was honestly pretty embarrassing. Our school was just getting shit on, really. So they obviously score, and now it's our turn to be on offense. And the first play our coach picked was a pass play, which is pretty ballsy because I don't know about any other school districts, but for my team at the time, it was a very run heavy playbook. So whatever, we line up, I'm tailback, so I'm in the back, and he hikes it. So I run up and act like I'm about to take the ball, and he goes for the pass. And 20 to 10 seconds later, he gets sacked, drops the ball, and fumbles it. The opposite team picks it up and scores on us. And I look at my coach and I see him take his hat off. He's furious. He takes his hat off, throws it on the ground, and starts like walking away. And now I'm like all fucked up. I'm nervous. I'm disappointed. All of that. So the defense goes out, and you can see the coach just chewing out the quarterback. Like, he was going off on him. I feel like it was a little over the top. I'm not gonna lie, looking back at it. And yep, you guessed it. The defense gets ran through again, and my coach is completely off the charts now. He's just trying to contain himself because there's parents around. So we go back out there, and the play that the coach calls is a run play. So that means I'm gonna be getting the ball. So we line up, and I'm nervous as hell because it's our first game of the season. This is my first run of the season, and there's probably a good 100 people, if not more, watching me. So the quarterback hikes it. I run up to the ball, and I just completely miss it. It's a fumble. The other team gets it, and it's a turnover. So I just start crying. It's not like hysterically crying, but I'm crying and I'm like trying to hide it. But I was just so pissed off too, so I unhooked my helmet and throw it on the ground. So I see my coach start stomping over and he's furious, absolutely furious. And he just starts screaming at me. Mind you, there's good 70 people behind me in the stands watching, and not to mention my crush is back there too. So I, my face just gets completely red. And I'm still crying. I'm not like crying out loud, but there's tears coming down from my face and you can tell. So he chews me out for about 5 minutes, and I turn around to basically look at my crush to see if she was, like watching to see what was going on. And I shit you not, my crush had her phone out and was recording me. So I see that and I just turn right around and my face gets red. I get nervous. I stop crying and I'm just like, fuck, bro. Like, what the fuck? And then I was like, well, there goes that. My coach didn't put me in for the rest of the game because of the whole situation with my helmet. So I was sitting on the bench the whole game. It was fucking boring as hell. But I mean, for the rest of that game, we just got torn to pieces. I mean, the score was probably like 50 something to maybe, we might have got 2 touchdowns, if that. It was horrible. And the next day, I went to school, and usually in the morning on the announcements, they will say the score of the game and the best players of the game, but they completely skipped over that. And there was a video of the coach screaming at me that was going around the school. Just a real shitty period for not just me, but my team and the school. But yeah, guys, I mean, that's pretty much it for the story time. I have another really good story time that involves this crush. So if you guys want to hear that story time, leave a like, show some support. Let's try and hit 5 likes on this video, and I'll be back with another one shortly. Peace.